Hey there, welcome back. It's a big celebration today at historic Gospel Water Branch Baptist Church. Pastor Robert L. Ramsey is celebrating more than 40 years as pastor, and he joins me today. Pastor, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Nervous?
Well, I'm okay.
You're okay. All right, Pastor. So we were talking before. You said you're from Thompson, but you found your way to Evans at the church. So kind of tell us a little bit about how you made it from big old Thompson over to Evans.
Well, I was known through singing in the choir, so choir anniversaries, you go and people got to know you. Also, I was preaching all over the area, plus I pastored 3 churches in the area. And a member of our church was close to some members of another church that knew me, and they shared them information, and so we ended up being invited, and next thing I was there, and all of a sudden it came to 42 years.
Yes, wow. So you said you were pastoring 3 churches. Were you pastoring 3 churches at the same time?
Well, yeah, I really pastored 4 before I came to Gospel Water Branch. I was pastoring 3 other churches. Back in that day, within the African American community, a church had service once a month.
Wow.
And so I was pastoring other churches on the other Sundays, and then I came to Gospel Water Branch and did them second Sunday. And from that, we increased and left other churches and ended up full-time at Gospel Water Branch.
Wow, you said sometimes churches would be, you're a pastor once a month. The churches I usually go to, it's like you're in church, it seems like every day of the week. And then revival time come around, and then, it's a whole lot of revival time. But you said 42 years, so that's a big milestone. So what do you think kept you going so long for 42 years?
What kept me going was really my mission relationship with the Lord. My mission for the Lord is to do all I can to glorify Him, extend His kingdom, and make life better for others. And being in the ministry, I was fulfilling God's purpose. I was there because He wanted me to be there, and so I was motivated to keep doing what He wanted me to do, where He wanted me, how He wanted me, how long He wanted me to do it.
Yes, sir. So how has the church evolved in that time frame? Because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of programs at the church that you're kind of passionate about. So how were you able to bring those programs over to the church to keep it going for so long?
Well, the foundation of Gospel Water Branch, our mission is to glorify the Lord by practicing care and holistic and also quality ministry church. So that was the foundation, and from that sprang different ministries or different people, youth, adults, community, education, and so on. And so that was the foundation. So we just kept fulfilling the Lord's purpose through the foundation.
So I have some notes right here. You have the Summer Enrichment Program, your Family Life Center. You kind of tell me a little bit about those programs.
The Summer Enrichment is a ministry that we involve children. We try to do what we can for every age. It's a ministry that helps parents have a place for their children to go. It involves spiritual, above all, teaching. Also, we have certified teachers to help develop them and strengthen them in their weaknesses and help them to be occupied in an environment of learning so that they don't lose, help catch up some of them.
Yes, sir. And it's great to have programs for kids because sometimes the kids want to get in trouble.
That's
so
right.
You definitely want to have a program for them. Might as well get them in the church, right?
That's right. And also give parents support for the summer, when the children is out.
Yes, sir. So I was told, a little birdie told me, after church services, you try to meet some of the church members, you give them hugs and talk to them. So, why do you want to do that to kind of connect with your...
Well, my ministry of care.
Yes, sir.
And when I do that to show that I care about them, I appreciate them. I also do that by when I pat them, hug them, I know my prayer blessing. Lord bless you. And so I'll be blessing them. They don't know it, but I really be blessing them.
Yes, sir. We all can use some blessings, some extra blessings, yeah.
In a personal way, yeah.
And sometimes, you meet people and sometimes they really need a hug. So, I'm glad that you're able to do that for people because you never know. Maybe that was the only hug that they got that particular day and it came from their pastor.
That's right. That's a smaller church benefit. A lot of pastors in such situation, they can't do that. because, and it created some challenges for them because people be wanting them hugs and they
Yes,
be
sir.
wanting the conversation, and so, you know, I mean, I have to put myself in a place where they have to just go on out. I can't listen to everything happen to you all the week.
So if you have like 300 members, you can't hug each of the members and
Well,
find out what's going on with them?
Well, I try, but a lot of them they going on out.
Yes, sir.
But there are those who religiously want to hug the pastor. They want to speak to the pastor.
Yes, sir.
And that's the congregation we have. That's just the way, that family type, showing and caring for one another.
I love that. Yes, sir. So I was mentioning something about the youth. So how are you able to stay relevant for the youth? Because, you know, oftentimes you hear the youth like, it's kind of like my grandmother's church, so to speak. So how can you make the church relevant to those younger folks?
Well, that's a challenge. We try to provide relevant programs, outreach, and education and worship, but we're constantly expanding that. The pandemic challenged that because and then we're going up against the world systems that provide so many opportunities for children. So we keep planning and adjusting and providing ways to try to help our children. That's a continuous thing.
Yeah. So seeds of encouragement. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's also stemmed from my personal concern to help people. We're in difficult times now, especially for all peoples and Christians, even believers. It's uncertain what we will face. Challenges are great. They're severe. They're painful. And the Lord teaches us to rebuke and reprove, let people know. But He said also it's hard, exhort. That means people need encouragement.
Absolutely.
At suicide, giving up, all those spin-offs of people get so discouraged until they give up doing what the Lord has called them to do, experiencing the life blessing. So that's what that seed is, try to give them, plant a seed in their mind on Wednesday that will help them get through whatever they're facing.
Yeah, I love to say, you know, we may know the Lord, but we're human.
That's
so,
right.
you know, we're going through stuff, you know,
right.
sometimes we need the seeds of encouragement.
That's right. That's a reality.
Yes, sir. So do you guys have any, you know, the program going on today for you, but do you have any other events that will be happening?
Well, they done all kind of events this month. I went to the ball game yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
Well, fellowship.
Oh, yes, sir.
I went to the ball game here, the Green Jackets. And unfortunately, they didn't win, but I had fellowship.
Oh, yes, sir.
With them, and they're planning other activities, eating out activities. They're planning activities, different fellowships, and different. I don't know all of it. They don't want me to know all of it, but
so it's a secret.
Yeah, they you know, this is the time.
Sherwin probably know.
Yeah, they won't tell me, but this is the time when they want to let the pastor know we honor you, we love you, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And you know, I am the longest serving pastor of the church. Yeah, so that's sort of historical.
Yeah. So you plan on being there 42 more years?
I would love to, but I'm not planning on.
Okay, let me ask you another question. So going back to that ball game, so did you play ball back in Thompson?
Well, yes, I come out of an athletic family. I played basketball.
But were you any
I
good?
ran track. Well, they say I was.
Oh, okay.
You know, I made the teams go and play there once in a while.
Yes,
Track. The first person hit the finish line, you win. So
Yes,
I
sir.
did some of those.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to see some pictures and some tapes or something.
Well, yeah, I got some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Okay. So we're running low on time. So how can folks connect with y'all? Do you have a Facebook or website or anything like that?
Oh, yes, we have Facebook. We have Instagram. We have in person.
Okay.
And pretty much all the social media, through the website, pretty much all of the social medias, we have all the popular ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So they can connect with us.
And we'll make sure that is on the screen right there for you guys. So, Pastor, while I have you, is there anything else you'd like to add that I didn't think to ask you? Because I could talk to you all day. We had fun talking.
I just want to say, as far as the 42 years, it's a reflection of what life should be about, and it's what God wanted me to be in the Christian life, The real life is about being what God wants you to be, where He wants you to be, how He wants you to be, and as long as He wants you to be. And I'm privileged to be able to serve for 42 years, being what the Lord wants me to be and doing what He wants me to do. And I just want to encourage our young folk to find where God wants you to be and do it. And you'll find you'll have the best life you can have.
One more question. Was it difficult to accept that call? Because I know some folks who say, they were running from the call, but, God didn't give up on them and, they eventually gave in. So was it difficult for you?
Oh, it was very difficult. I ran for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. So what happened? What caused you to say, okay, Lord, here I am?
Well, it got to the point where God said, you're going to preach and live or not preach and die. And He made that very clear to me on a Friday evening. My wife sitting together. Storm came, turned the trailer over. And then, I said, well, Lord, I got your message.
Okay, I heard you.
I'd rather preach.
Yes. And here we go, an incredible run.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Well, Pastor Ramsey, it was great talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you guys have anything else going on, I got a seat for you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I appreciate it. See, I told you it wasn't bad, was it?
Well, no.
Okay.
You're good at what you do.
I appreciate it. Well, we'll be right back.